nebo emet ago in big mara chetinye biashara chemengechen what is the hope noton imuchi mwae icheket nguni how are they supposed to position themselves so ngogwan opportunity guguloni ko imuchi tapen en kasaratan
so nebo tai go asla fan ak kakage domicilan en ministry nebo MSME medium enterprise development a cooperatives so nebo tai ko ke tuye vijana akwa mama in groups so for young people and women of this country to actually pick up koti togol chebiosok chebo koti ak lagok chebo koti otuyege en kikundi amu asun ketato rabishekab Asla Fund 50 billion kila kenyit kobunu SACCOs kobunu SACCO nengung kobunu cooperative nengung kobunu group nengung kou vijana so that I think that's the first thing is to come together and say okay we can work together check kwa mama check vijana ketuyege togol goga tuyege that's the first step nebo aeng ngomuch auto a register SACCO nengung amu rabishek chu kobunu treasury keyokto koba consolidated fund from consolidated fund keyokto kobendi SACCOs matun keyokchi chi one individual chi agenge so bendi en groups organized groups that's the first thing nebo tai kapsa nebo tai man kono nebo tai go otuyege missing so I think that's the first thing nebo aeng agine is ko kitoi icherge ile mi opportunities serikali nebo Kenya Kwanza ko endelezani Vision 2030 ak Big Four agenda ak Sustainable Development Goals gogegas President Dr. William Samoei Ruto amut gongolole ak en United Nations General Assembly ogegasele important kapsa it's important to him ke mainstream development bottom up oborule kikundi kidogo nebo mbali olin bo far-flung areas of this country they will be empowered individually lakini so ngitau group nebo aeng itau was opportunity nye opportunity neimache group nangwong kwai so maybe all good traders maybe farming maybe or sheep farming because kondo kechirek ko multiply ni very fast ngo som loan nebo 200,000 shillings go siri kanyi ko kanyoru itakuwa double ko kakotesek mara mbili so opportunities I think nebo tai ko ketuyege in groups nebo aeng ko itau ile ne imeche iyai en group ngwong so tun go ready the Asla Fund or ready akwek so group and then nebo somoko ketau ge ai gasi amu ngotau the Asla Fund when you're already ready tayari you are already beginning to do it that's an excellent place to be at
absolutely nothing go in a position nyalo bita go buren especially the young people so what happened that potential in mara icheget miten kageting biashara gitin ngalaga entrepreneurship ngalaga gitin tanyana ngalaga keba ku farming ngune ngalaga value addition how important ngalaga value addition missing in building our economy among dinyoru team kasara gacha nginyoru tuguk kibwa nambar ko ngetele mbalge mara kwet embabut kubaso jan tugul ke rich inyoru farmers ko indoor a lot of resources into production
yes
our kelda inyoru gumara we don't expose ourselves to markets ak value addition ngi muchi kelden and bait mibara so go ngialda go form then wargole yaldai kwa pesa kidogo. Yeah. So how do you get that narrative? Some like missing manufacturing value addition. Yes.
So I mean pila pila ne important kabisa in serikali za Kenya Kwanza rani ko manufacturing. But value addition ko manufacturing kityo bore. Giger Elgeyo Marakwet County Leland belt nige the potato belt. Amu Elgeyo Marakwet rani ko number 1 number 2 producer nebo potatoes. Just to give you an example. Last year kanyi nigasirto 50 kilogram nebo potato in Elgeyo Marakwet Leland County ko gi siling pakal somok. Siling pakal somok. That is disheartening. Because price per kilo ko masire pakal somok divided by 50 shillings. Very little money. Very little. But in Nairobi, you were Carrefour. You were Carrefour today agile amajal viasi. Kaya down in 80 shillings per kilo. Which means chips saan some of it bei nebo kunia.
Yeah.
So ngemwa kele value addition ko kele ku very complicated. Sasa zingine watu wanashangaa nene mwae bik. Lakini value addition kwa simple my brother Bore as this. Ke was kityo markets table potatoes. That's it. It can be as simple as that. Because the biggest problem right now in the potato belt, for instance, as an example too, potato belt, there is only window nebo around 6 weeks kityo. Potatoes is the highest produced in the country. Kama sasa Elgeyo Marakwet co-producing around 10 to 15% of the potatoes in the country in one season. The problem with that, sasa demand inakuwa kubwa, supply inakuwa kubwa, demand ina shrink. So the only thing we needed to do is just to look for market outside the county. Sasa zingine hata sikula, sasa zingine hata sikukata ikuwe chips. Those are additional value adding opportunities. But even value addition kusema, we have this product that we are producing in Elgeyo Marakwet County or in Kericho County or we are producing melon in Baringo. The only thing we need to do is, can we make it possible for that product to reach market quickly? Because, and then the potatoes to Nairobi, all of you find yourselves here. So now if you start to become innovative, okay, let's try Turkana, let's try Mombasa. Very quickly, we can actually release. Last year, I estimated farmers jebo potatoes, ata hawakuenda shamba kulima. Harvest, walikuwa so discouraged that they said, wache kobet. Because 300 shillings come more, you can barely even menyoru agne mbolea, menyoru bei nebo mbolea, menyoru bei nebo kasuyek, menyoru, you cannot even return the labor. And so, what could we have done better? So, in that 6 weeks window, just 6-week window, mvua ilinyesha. Sasa wale brokers wanakuja wanakijua kwamba au desperate kweka. So I think that's one of the things, county governments, Senate, legislative framework, cooperatives working together, KSOs and markets outside. But of course the other thing is to say, okay, at the restaurants, at companies, several towns where you come from, why don't we peel the potatoes into chips and then sell it frozen? So that immediately you actually add significant value. You sell maybe 80 shillings per kilo, which means that ngialda kityo kilo taman kogai liban a farmer full bag for potatoes. Ile ingine inakuwa profit ya farmer na pamoja na processor. So I think value addition ko muhimu missing. Value addition is absolutely essential. Now reform Coffee Board of Kenya. They cannot have the monopoly to add value to coffee. Reform nebo tea. KTDA authority. So kobit alanga, we actually can get maximum value for our farmers, because right now coffee sold directly by a farmer to a market in UK, is nearly 5 times the price that the coffee or the tea fetches in our auction. So much innovative, and value addition is not necessarily manufacturing alone. Value additions as in Guinea, let's just look for new markets. Let's tell better stories about our products. Let's say that this tea is grown kogago reap women in Kericho. This potato is kipole vijana akwa mama chebo Elgeyo Marakwet County. This watermelon kogo reap wamama chebo a war-torn place in some parts of Baringo and Pokot, because that story kofechene a higher price our price. Just to tell you that, you know, value addition is not necessarily manufacturing, it's also storytelling, it's diversifying our markets, it's retelling the stories of the people that are actually growing, because by doing that we can actually fetch maximum value.
That's a big, huge maximum value. We look back. We getting about Senate, getting about legislative, about leadership in terms of getting market and get market missing about our farmers. In the past, those key turn by it, those key or much year by it the way they are supposed to. Making a good market research. Gaming team, I got potato, I got tomatoes, and I got cabbage, name them. Are we able to create a market within ourselves, and then now we source from outside? Someone, you get sometimes after a farmer, then in your matter, other people from outside. Brokers agolengo na nembeni ama urudisi nyumbani ngibari kwa nyumbani imejaa store ngotiko tomatoes kumi alaga chika already imeiva in store agoga uriyo chika because they are like for tomatoes or a bit perishable. So I get not on my market haraka those key wide leadership, especially like counties devolution like avenues. Give me Elgeyo Marakwet, give me Eldoret, give me Kitale, give me Bomet. Immediate access and market and get Mothura market, Kikomba market. Those things that capability, our people, Chimiotan, this market Parag, other than brokers, I know an Gunia Viasi le kubwa kabisa. How we been in negative is like how we been in it. But now since making another source, that is where school fees come out. That is where source of living come out. Kila kitu get that viazi, potatoes. Those key white near missing our counties. So far.
I mean,
and what do you think should be changed?
We haven't done enough. You know, Giger reports togol koboru that agriculture can be the net employer never pick up Kenya, pick up Kote especially, pick up Kolenji. Kyotoret a small company co-exporting potatoes, onions, sweet potatoes, viazi, sweet potatoes, onions, avocado, kobe Somalia.
Oh, wow.
100% margin. Okay? Counties konyolu, because right now agriculture devolved function. So counties konyolu, the most important thing they can do is they organize and farmers in a way that the produce can actually be sold out of the country. Because because markets produce UN ndeoldochi produce potatoes chekwok to a company here in Nairobi, komeche traceability, meche konai kole
you have that data.
Yes. So the first thing that counties can do, koki meche ke register farmers in a way that muche ke trace a bag of potatoes to a certain farmer. Meche ke accelerate and ke toret farmers singing in extension services. Ke secure markets for the same farmers. And then, that is something that counties can do better, because we can actually expand produce. Very, 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 very simply, toret farmers potatoes to secure markets, any product actually, kele potatoes, kele watermelon, kele tea. Ega somok ke lift and beach out of poverty. Because nginyoru 200,000 shillings kila kenyit aki mkulima nebo kiy age tugul. Kokakosop. Kokaisob amu nginyoru profit nebo 200,000 shillings, ilipan school fees, kaial suit, koiyokte lagok ko ngomi chi nemyone komakomi shida. So I mean, to be genuinely honest with you, counties could have done better. Counties could have done better, and I think that is the opportunity. This the incoming ASLA Kenya Kwanza government.
Yes. Yeah. There's a room for improvement, and so far in the new government, they are yet to perform the executive,
yes,
the whole leadership plan. What is the space not about a youth in terms of leadership now? In terms of like in terms of leadership, just more inclusive.
We have seen. Kote, congratulations. We are the youngest group of leaders in the nation. Kianyoriji nebunu Western kole mamiji nagi less than 30 years nagagoek mjumbe, nagagoek senator, nagagoek governor. In fact, mami chepyosok. In fact, mami chepyosok nagagi electen kamastap Western Kenya koegu kiongozi.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe one from Korea or something like that. So big up Kote, big up Kolenjin, big up Kutit, kecherge mising amu to kageyok to viongozi cha mangej cha labati mising ko Berumali ko county amu and so I think that's exciting to see ageger mising a crop of leaders. Giwe Marakwet West, for instance, the Elgeyo Marakwet County, Kogagi elected the youngest governor in the country. And Giwe Marakwet West, my friend Timothy Kipchumba, very, very, very young. The speaker, extremely young. Adams Kipsanai from Keyo North, very young. Gideon Songo, very young. And that is true for the whole of Rift Valley. And I think there is a huge opportunity. The country's median age, 18 years. So, kararan missing that Pigapoti, you've seen it fit that young people elected very young. And President Ruto is young by comparison. So, and I think that's really, really exciting. At that mandate, that particular mandate, come janyo ke vijana elected koek viongozi to deliver the mandate for young people. I think the biggest challenge Africa, the biggest challenge ngobru simu alak togol janyuru ndegele email, ndegele inboxes, ndegele chat. Ko vijana cha chenge positioning.
Connections.
Vijana cha chenge positioning. Kya share advert nebo kasishekab CEC eng Elgeyo Marakwet County. Kole vijana togol achicha mamugakse kenyoru cho amu motinye connection to governor. Meche kabisa kekilgei mising viongozi cha vijana, cha wamama, cha wasee keyai Kenya ne matun itinye connection si advance. Because that is the spirit of the hustler, that bore malasima ingen ninye William Ruto sisep. Malasima ingen team Kipchumba ngoek betwage governor ngoek senator, malasima inai chicho satun usop sobengung. We really need to fight for equality, and of course the first thing go education. Education is the greatest equalizer. I mean amu somanet konne ne much ko bring our people together in such a way that they are progressive. But the other one now konne ko mungaret. Chi age tugul ne kokilgei itou dukani nengung, itou barengung, itou ki age tugul ko malasima inai chi amu we cannot all know everyone.
So there should be opportunities.
There should be opportunities for all our people, so that matungele matege serikali lakini ne menyu member of parliament nengung nebo marakwetiste ko masiring chigasi. Then you must not know anyone. Magararan missing because matun konyoru chi age tugul access to member of parliament nenyi ndagu MCA nenyi. Democratization of opportunity. So no was la fan, no ku affordable housing. Amatun gaya affordable housing ke siragasi plumbers, ke siragasi electricians, ke siragasi welders, ke siragasi piche kochap mlango sha. Ke siragasi piche yekityo painting. Ngia painting biga puti malasima inaichi. Inyo because if we expand that opportunity in affordable housing, ke mutu investors, kogonech serikali mbaret, ke tech courage, ke employ thousands and thousands chebo pick chebo lagok cho without them having to know anyone. So I think that's a real opportunity. Ke borie positionegap vijana, ke borie access. Position cho komopkoni tugul from Kenya alone. Position cho moche keche ngambo. Ngonyoru President William Ruto today ngiteba bore ile tos imagine the president amwachini president ole amache itau presidential power program nekekure presidential overseas workers employment response. Age yokto vijana chebo kote ak Kenya mzima koba ngambo. Amu rani mi 1 million mi gasishek 1 million rani 1 million rani Canada. Ngiwe Canada rani 32,000 drivers kemeche drivers are needed today. Ngiwe Italy ki potesan pickup Italy 25% of their health workforce ngogi mangu COVID. Meche ke yokte nurses checho, meche ke yokte healthcare professionals koba Italy, meche ke yokte koba London, meche ke yokte koba Germany netinye acute shortage of workers. Ngeto presidential overseas workers employment response ko muche ke aine ke yokte biik million agenge. Nge yokte million agenge kenyisiek ko kabicho kotingonu girlfriends, kotingonu family, kotingonu friends. So kenyoru 3 million visitors. Ngopka 3 million visitors ketech airport ne new. Ngopka bicho koyokwech $3 billion chebo foreign remittances. Because rani foreign remittances checho ko Kenya ko $4 billion kityo. Somalia 1 million kityo. 1 million Somali ko nyoru 200 billion shillings in foreign remittances. So I think a diaspora program like that, exporting our young people through a program like presidential overseas workers employment response is a quick stimulus. Negegure IV because rani ngi ngalalji anyone kala kitinye kityo 93 million shillings
And that's
in exchequer. Kemeche akine keyai ne? Kemeche keyai quick red drip. Nekekure IV. Because ngimnyone matun iyai chito surgery. The first thing you do is iborye ile at least let the economy at least live a little bit, and this can be a quick impetus so that our young people can quickly go. Because kitinye million law, imagine, million law. How can you know you are a member of parliament? 6 million people, they would have to know they're a member of parliament to get jobs. That cannot be possible. Legislative framework ne tun keyokto vijana jojo koba ngambo keyokto ke toret companies jojo koek in a business environment nemukse kosir kotas kazi. Rani ke employ 300 people in Questworks. Project kityo agenge na kiai eng Eldoret ketinye 300 people chakaki employ on contract. 300 people. Which tells you they created more projects like those.
Means more people
can be employed.
Going on board, yeah.
More people. Over 2 years, consider 2 million man hours chakaki employ in Victor. Right now, Eldoret and more generally Rift Valley, Kokago solar city and the solar headquarters of the country or renewable energy of the country because can you check some of your 900 acres of solar, 98 megawatts at 50 megawatts. Kass is actually created and consider so we see, the world cares about climate change, they care about climate resilience, pull and capital to our counties, pull and capital, Burumali, Kobunu Sang, Kobunu national government, Koba Mashinani, Mutun, Alanga, ko projects Chagapka, and new investors, Kocho Chagonu, Kassishek.
Absolutely. Nathan go kitu natanogon missing I guess kubunda team Kipchumba go get opportunities amuniman what maybe garo 6 million ago taking an MP to the last man could do among the such opportunity or to be a tall order nothing about this an opportunity for all. One more thing team go from 2013, provide Chairman about Jubilee and Jubilee government. Agoi one Kenya Kwanza Asla government. Meeting the key opportunities for serving those days. Lago the start meeting in service. What advice could you give? Missing in check your opportunities maybe from MCA, one MP, women rep, Senate, governor. As far as uplifting the livelihood, not only big in the area of jurisdiction, ne ngala type advice ne going to meet that capacity for serving PKB mate. Come on, that point never an opportunity for all. Na ninyo pia mo lagi ko so and so an opportunity marama tukwa na heritage magonage an opportunity magonage a platform ne missing the bangala empowerment. Yeah.
So I mean never go, a chair governor, senator, MCS, a member of parliament. Kwa igasi pamoja. Serikali sio sirito ko inyoru governor ne mongalolji senator inyoru senator ne saa zingine ko call you then governor ako chor mali ga wananchi. I think never taigo ke build and cohesive relationship so to kwa igasi member of parliament ak kwa harmonize kwa pamoja ile agenda nebo member of parliament ak governor ak member nebo county assemblies so that it's a cohesive thing. Nebo nyagine ko keborie biga women rep ak senators kasi ngwan ko goboru mali. Goboru mali ko bunu serikali ne national government ak goboru mali ko bunu investors ak non-governmental organization sang. So tun counties jau Elgeyo Marakwet County je tomo gonyor equalization fund, for instance. Kitinye biikab kote counties cheki egu marginalized missing. Amune amu kubunu oli mi arid areas, kubunu oli mi hardship, kitinye cattle rustling, kitinye we come from marginalized communities. Biikab Kony, biikab Elgeyo Marakwet County. So nebo aeng ko women reps ak senators co-push missing so that they can kobunu mali, kobunu investors, kobunu NGOs, and kobunu national government to the county. And then nebo somok 50% the members of parliament koluseni kopoteseni kiti nengwang every 5 years. Amune amu nginyo Nairobi ilak suit, ilak tai nekararan, iyutye oli ibunu. Iyutye oli ibunu, iyutye kole kiyogu chepyoso, kiyogu vijana, kiyogu wase, inyo Nairobi situn kosop so achere kwake aleji meche chepyoso their share of the hustler fund. Meche vijana konyor kasishek, meche vijana konyor opportunity. Mamichi na meche handouts. Mamichi na meche handouts. Handouts are indignified. Mamichi na meche pore kono lunch. Itiak taech. Mamichi na meche cho. Ngomwae biik cho kole itiak taech.
Something temporary.
Poverty. It's just that life is hard. So mamichi na chemenyo bigap kuti, bigap kolenjin. Generally, human beings want to earn the living. Machichi kole ngam kochechu kogilige kochabo chasho nenyu. But then we have to create that opportunity just to remind them. So I think the first thing is that they really need to collaborate. The second thing is that the women rep and the senators must actually do something about pooling resources to the counties, whether it's from national government or NGOs or investors. And then the third thing is just that they remember that mandate, so that because here 5 years they can actually show that they've done the work. I think that ngoi member of parliament ane guys in 5 years such that ngo megu senator ile ngo megu governor ngo megu member of parliament ile kai kasi nenyu kyo iche kasi piga korenyu ngo machakwa na go momegi I go on to do other things.
To serve in other capacities. Yeah, absolutely. And team key manager in an opportunity whereby you travel far and wide. Here by Sonogo to Yaga, Picateritin, Kenya, away Matunika Vasang, in terms of business. Care leadership not never met up Kenya and Dagagon an opportunity in any capacity and position. What do you think should be changed? Maybe way when a president, our MC in terms of leadership, in terms of providing an alternative means. You know, you don't need to struggle, you don't need kuanga watu. Amungo paisunugu na kuuza. Agere rule jitu no tage machanum to savene machanum when you go tarete amun ngiberi get the disconnect. Ndagite bera ni youth kele kila mtu yake degree utapata 1,000 of degrees again, but you see now that link, that opportunity for all is that what is missing.
I agree.
Lazima ingena sianjo na ingengo na bana tupchanga anya lazima ingena anom lazima 1-2-1-2 those that happen by mara in a big democracy in the US negile na siasa or issue based
apoti ole itu petu ne kere wananchi kele chito ne kisapche konyi akamwaun kasi na nekale nganyoru president amwachini ale ketao presidential overseas workers employment program. Philippines today kotinye 1700 universities. Every year konyoru vijana chechang chechenge kasi kwa ene Philippines co-dedicated Philippines a full ministry negegure overseas workers department. Ministry chakwa kegure department.
Departments, yeah.
Ministry no their workers kegure modern day heroes. Workers chebendi ngambo kegure modern day heroes. Professor nanyo kegure Freddy Acosta. Amukianyo scholarship in Strathmore University.
Yeah.
Kibunu Freddy Acosta.
China, Philippines. Yeah, I know Freddy.
Today,
yeah.
Philippines. Konyoru kobot lago kwak chogo yok the sang. 5 trillion.
Oh, wow.
5 trillion Kenya shillings. Achege nyoru karibu 500 billion Kenya shillings. Kenya kotinye more potential kosir Philippines. Amune, Kingereza checho, ki adaptable, ki gilige, kitinye ingenuity, ki ache aslas.
Yeah.
I mean, that's something that we should just implement immediately. Amu mamigri ne karto. Ngoyong the opportunities that are available today, out of the country is astounding. Jorwenyu ne Geoffrey ak Purity, corona ni nursing home in United States.
Oh.
Senior living, Going 78 years, I were retirement in America, machine living. You are new only good senior living. Ingen iles living a pijo selingata million again, Clara. Nurses, Jogogi employed in company in Wang, Konyoru 350,000 shillings. And so, I mean, honestly, ngechame ke so picho ko mugakse. We have seen it, mugakse. You know, quest works kityo kitaw kanyisek taman ekosirto ko kage employ more than 300 young people, every of permanent basis, but kage employ nearly 200-300 on contract basis ngenyoru contract. Makwa echek serikali government maginyoru contract agenge nebo serikali kikiyoe kityo nebo private sector. Poru gele affordable housing, manufacturing, food security, industrialization generally. As la fang, co-create new opportunities. The president, the governor, the senator, the member of the parliament, AKMCS, they can actually use it to actually make sure that our young people connect. If you ask me, I think it's just that keep kotige big chaga chagitinye uongozi gele achek chagitinye ushugani ra kasi nyo ko getoret wakulima checho agetoret vijana checho getoret wamama checho situn kosop maisha nenyo. United Arab Emirates today, their people are rich. Gale chi agenge nebo United Emirates ko worth 500 million Kenya shillings. Amune amu serikali no ko dedicated in just making sure that their people grow wealth. So if you ask me, kecheng vijana ak vijana checho kasi agetoret wa mama akwase konyor chi age tugul rabiek en wallet.
Yeah, that's great, and I think jangu magale ipo siku
kago inside
yeah, that day it really
kago inside
but beginning to one economy go there is a good circulation, to be pesa. People can go for holidays, people can afford quality gari na nyinga ma quality gari na nyinga. People can afford, healthy living. People can afford good housing, tu jandu changara na jima kinge bi
aktai nego Kenya kwa
like the team. Now as we wind up, nagi much big up koret gorengu lebunu agage ko boisiet ne kararan en guest work boisiet ne en mentorship through the mendaton negit na tane partnership they imagine check as things now what I guess serikali gugunani way forward those imagine check team
well amwochi bigap koti ak bigap kolenjin oleji kecherge nenyo serikali nenyo serikali nebo William Samoei Ruto Kenya Kwanza ko nenyo ichek chekikiyokto lakwenyo neki Asla nekikinemchi Nandi ke akwek president nenyo the fifth president of the Republic of Kenya kecherge kenyoru rabishek chebunu Asla Fund kecherge kenyoru keberu mali kobwa county checho kobwa mashinani kecherge vijana ketuyege en groups ketou SACCOs checho kecherge wamama ketou women groups checho alechini vijana sabagore alechinok kisirta bonyu 2012 akobo cancer kicham komwae kele team Kipchumba team igurana kibetane Timothy kibet Kipchumba kele ogilge mrojo sabagore maamishki you know we kigigere man ole ki telel ole ki nyalelda President William Ruto amache lecho makwami kigilge kityo kecherge bigap Elgeyo Marakwet County amache kityo lecho achamok mising ako makchinok siku njema alecho kegilge serikali nebo Kenya Kwanza kakosop kore akusobe kore kegilge wamama kegilge wase kesa Mungu alanga kosobe maisha nenyo kongoi mising.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, team, and I hope to see you again soon.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you very much. Thank God, team Kipchumba Kass. Galagaran cheche galagaran chibo cherset agilata ke agnatan getech economy not nenyo ketege we check the power of networking asaba bita gumaichi boiset gumaichi gebiketaret go itinye network not an garara cha gumagele ya network is your net worth gana gele ngo those ngo ni around you I guess boiset not an I know and guest work mentatron kwa muchi mentatron muchi kwenye website
mentatron.com
yeah mentatron.com asa bikora otongala le nyotan busi ya niteta so magi tukinta ne betara na gere na site ajita kwala jin ne gata stagara be tut natan ne ba agarun en ala tage ngeten le ba Kass TV ada team Kipchumba kana nyin ko stand le bore yortinge be tut natan ya na ba.
Okay, we gotta go live now. I'm tuning in to Super Sports.
Welcome all over the world. It's time for the main event. We've waited a very long time. Today is delicious, just like that.
Are you ready for football's greatest season? Live on Super Sport, only on DSTV.
Chamgei kabatindet kiibwak logoiwek chemyache akobo Deland Solar Pumps chebo irrigation kobun Fine Touch Africa Limited. Deland Solar Pumps koboisie lapkeiyetab asista kocher kimnatetab sitimet. Solar Pumps chutok kobitu eng sizes